Hey guys, it's Alex here with Cyber Echo Transportation and Delivery, and I know that this is totally different than what I normally would do, but I just got done seeing the Han Solo movie, and I don't know that I would quite call this a review, but no spoilers, so don't worry about any of that. But like, I heard a lot of people saying that they had extremely low confidence in this movie, and I gotta say, I enjoyed every minute of it. And even I went in with, I didn't really go in with any expectations. I didn't know if it was going to be good or bad. To be honest with you, I've been kind of let down so hard on Last Jedi that I was broken. I was Star Wars broken. And that's coming from someone who knows all the lore. I mean, everything from the movies. I've read every book. I've read a lot of the comics, not every comic, but a lot. I know a lot of Star Wars in general. Like, I eat, breathe, and sleep Star Wars. I think Rian Johnson directed Solo, and I want to say he did an amazing job. I did not like Last Jedi, and I am fully aware that Rian Johnson had directed it. I don't think Rian Johnson is good on the trilogy, or I don't know. That's hard to say. I just know that I did not care for The Last Jedi, not even a little. It was slow. There was some really cool parts in it. When Holdo, spoiler on Last Jedi, we'll give that 10 seconds. Okay, spoiler on Last Jedi. I think the scenes that were really cool was when Holdo went lightspeed right into the destroyer. That was pretty cool. Other than that, I mean, there were some other scenes that I thought were funny and really good, but nothing that sticks out. And that's my problem. I don't hate The Last Jedi. It's just not memorable to me in any way, shape, or form. Well, I guess I do. When Luke Skywalker, faded out into the abyss, like, not cool. Not cool at all. And then there was the whole. So my beef with the whole Luke Skywalker thing is, he was supposed to be one of the most powerful Jedis, point blank, period, ever, end of story. Nobody could really rival him. And we never got to see that on the big screen. I mean, we've seen it in books, we've seen it in comics, we've seen it in fan lore, we've seen it in made films, but never, ever, ever, ever have we gotten to see Mark Hamill play as Luke Skywalker, do anything like Force Unleashed 2 and 1 kind of stuff. And that would have ruined the story for me. But, well, it wouldn't have ruined the story, but I mean, it would have been a mess. Instead, we got Mary Poppins, Princess Leia, going through space while she's dead, and if that's how the Force really works, not a lot of people would die. Order 66 wouldn't have worked as well as it did. Even, I mean, what Leia had was really technically a surprise too, so, I mean, on one hand it was a surprise, on the other, her son's a complete shithead. But going back to the Solo movie, like, it did a good job between story, cameos, the newer actors playing the characters, like, it was all good. Like, I feel, and a lot of people, well, I wouldn't say people, but one of the gripes that they had was they didn't feel like the kid playing, and I forget his name, playing Han Solo, he was just like some guy on YouTube that played a good Han Solo impression, and, you know, so nobody really had high expectations of him. And I think everybody was wrong. And the other thing, guys, I want to say, because this had such low expectations from people, it was surprisingly good. I mean, this is a problem that we're always going to have as human nature. We hype something up to be so incredibly good, it can't possibly live up to the expectation. And a lot of that's what we have in the gaming community. Like, Destiny 2 was a letdown kind of in general, which was a damn shame, but there are plenty of games that maybe didn't get as good of popularity because of the fact that it was hyped up so damn much, and then it can't possibly live up to its expectations. But I mean, I seriously recommend seeing Solo. Like, I really like Rogue One. It's a shame because I really want the main story to be good. Like, really good. But these small films that they have, I love. Like, they're bridging together my childhood. The new Star Wars, like, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people like them, and they are good in their own merits, but they're not what we grew up with. And I grew up when, well, so the original Star Wars 4, 5, and 6 was, you know, it was pretty popular when I was a kid, but it wasn't brand new. And so I grew up on 1, 2, and 3, and I thought 3 was awesome. You know, like, I see the flaws. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not a theatrical masterpiece, but for someone who loved growing up watching 4, 5, and 6, 1, 2, and 3 were pretty sweet. Because we got to see, like, the Jedi, and, you know, at their prime, well, we don't even really see them at their prime. Kind of. Yeah, I guess we do see them at their prime, but they lose that pretty quickly. And that is one thing that I will give Rian Johnson credit for. Like, he addressed that whole situation in Last Jedi about, you know, how the Jedis have lost their way and, you know, it's time for them to end. Though I didn't agree with it, I think it was a good call. I'll give him kudos for being brave on that one. You're never going to please everybody, and I get it. You know, I'm a huge Star Wars fandom boy. There's going to be people that agree and disagree, but, you know, in my own head, I just feel like it could have been different. But guys, I just wanted to talk about that real quick. I'm going to get this video uploaded. I have a client that I'm going to, and I will see you guys later on. Stay safe.